that is to get a compliment from the chairman himself is got to be out of this world. But is your reward then going into a semi-tag team feud with the Acolytes?
All right, I'm going to tell you how that started, and that was bullshit because I got thrown into something I didn't do. We're on a plane coming back home, and Vince and Shane are sitting in first class. This is before Vince had his jet, and Vince has closed his eyes for a little bit, which he rarely does, and Rodney and I are sitting front row of Coach. For all that extra leg room that they give, right? So they were sitting there. All of a sudden, Rodney's sleeping and gets hit in the face with a magazine. And Rodney goes to pick up the magazine and goes to throw it at Shane. And Shane gives like a Dikembe Mutombo type finger shake, and he goes, no. He points over at Vince like, don't hit him. So I just said, Rod, let it go. So Rodney basically flips off Shane, puts the magazine down, and closes his eyes again. Less than 5 minutes later, Rodney gets hit in the face again because Shane's an instigator. And so now Rodney can't do it because now Shane's laughing. Vince kind of knows what's going on, so he's kind of chuckling. And all of a sudden, Rodney goes up to the stewardess and says, excuse me, do you mind making an announcement on the plane? Can you let them know that wrestling superstar, WWF superstar Shane McMahon is on the plane and would love to give autographs to any of his fans when the plane lands, after it taxis and stops. So Shane had to do it. And so Vince gets a huge laugh out of it. He has that big, deep hoo-hoo, that big laugh. And all you hear is that from first class. So Shane turns and looks at both of us, and he said, I'll get even with you guys. That following week, that Monday, we were facing the Acolytes, and it went.
Oh man!
And it literally went on for it felt like forever, and it sucked at first, but then it got to be fun, and it was one of those things where like I said, wrestling's all about respect, and Rodney and I didn't pay our dues. We didn't go travel to Memphis or other towns doing indie shows, and I get that. We paid our dues in a different way. We basically earned people's respect by getting our asses kicked, and no one did it better than Bradshaw and Farouk.